alive. He died a few years ago. When my father's still alive, I said to him, I said, what is all this Taliban war shit about? Why are the Taliban even fighting back? And my dad turned to me and said, they're fighting for the rights to have virgin wives who are still going to obey them. They've seen the Western lifestyle and they don't want it.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. You're telling me this is all down to pussy? He goes, imagine you're in the Taliban. Imagine you're raised a certain way, and then you've looked at American culture. You looked at the strippers, you looked at the hoes, you looked at it all, and America's trying to bring America. And you're like, no, at least let me have my family. I'm not even saying they're right, but I'm saying a lot of what this shit's happening, a lot of these guys are out there dying just to protect their right to have a virgin wife who'll make them a sandwich. That's what it is. That's all they want.
No.
If you're a villager in fucking Afghanistan in the Taliban, all you want is a wife and a family and a little fucking goat. You don't want freedom, America, attack them. They don't want to fucking come here and shoot up. They're busy, right? They don't. That's the truth about it all, right? So there's a certain lifestyle that they're trying to protect.
But my prediction, Ohio State always has like a faster, more athletic team. And they always find a way to beat Michigan. Michigan never really has that like explosive squad, you know what I mean? But I'm going for Michigan.
Got him. Got him!
If y'all find me motivating, and y'all take motivation from me, feel free to help me out and donate at my Cash App. Thanks. Time for burpees, but I'm fucking tired. But gotta do them. I'll do them slow. It'll probably take me over 20 minutes today. Like I said, anybody finds me to be inspiring, my vlogs, my music, my books I read, exercises I post, please donate to my Cash App. I'll take whatever, man. If I get 100 people to give me $1, it's $100, man. It's like a week's worth of food. Peace. We don't have many days. We're all gonna end up there one day. That's the cemetery. We're all gonna end up there. So come on, man. Start that thing you've been wanting to do. Talk to that person you've been wanting to talk to. Go to that place you've been wanting to go to. Sing that song you've been wanting to sing. Make that art you've been wanting to make. You know what I'm saying? Go get that degree you've been wanting to do. Go ask that person for a job you've been wanting to do. I believe this is a child section. You know, just want to appreciate things, man. Even though I come from, I don't know, a house where an individual, I don't know, man. I guess I just got to endure, you know. Just keep my mouth shut and just accept people for who they are and know that it's nothing personal.
I want to say thanks to Ghost Flights and Justin Kills Time 86 for donating to my Cash App. It's really going to be helpful. You know, like I said, for anybody who finds my videos, whether it be my books and or my workouts, my music, my vlogs, so y'all find it helpful and inspiring just to even get up and go do what you like to do, please donate to my Cash App. I'll put the link in the description. Anything helps, y'all. I consider this to be my work. And yeah, appreciate y'all. Take care. Notre Dame's trying to be the spoiler because if SC wins, they go to the Pac-12 championship next week. I mean, they're going to go anyway, but they're trying to make that playoff, so they got to win. So here we go against Notre Dame. Let's go. I seen my vlog the other day when I was at that school applying for it, registering for classes. I had this thought like, man, I'm 32 years old and I still go on Instagram. I really felt old at that moment. Not old, but I just felt like I'm over 30 years old and I go on Instagram. I felt kind of lame, low-key. The Jesus piece or without the Jesus piece? I can't get a six-pack, man. I like to eat too much, and God didn't bless me with that natural chest that some people are blessed with. You know, that Tupac chest? I didn't get blessed. Kind of want to go without the chain, but in my psyche, I'm like, I'm not gonna have protection of the holy power, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in a state of like lacking some spiritual, but I'm really being honest though. I was thinking without it, but I'll leave it on, I think. Then when I do burpees all the time, I gotta throw it back and I gotta pull it down so it stays up top of my neck because it'll bounce off the ground. I had another dream yesterday. Like I said, once I stopped smoking, all my dreams come back. It's kind of crazy. I had a dream, I was at like a train yard doing some graffiti by myself. I don't even think it was graffiti. I think I was trying to do it. And then some like, it's my favorite graffiti artist out there right now. I don't want to mention their name because it seems like I'm deriding, but man, these guys are like the Van Goghs of modern time, you know? Well, one in particular, but they had like, took notice of me like, oh, that's Super. And then, but I think they just walked by and caught a tag. I think I was just kicking it like a hobo in the fucking train yard. And it was a dream. And then I just caught a tag next to whatever they caught. And then like the background was the train yard. But then I remember, okay, now I remember another part of my dream, which I'll talk about after this. I knew there was another part to the dream. And I remember, like there was like this older friend of mine, like an older artist guy, and he had like his wife. But then I seen like, it felt like I seen my wife. Like I had this, in my heart, I had this idea of like, I just seen her. I seen my wife, like the woman, like, and she had like, I don't know, she was beautiful. She was just like a hipster type of chick, and like light skin, like Spaniard. Like this was who I seen in my dream, right? I'm just saying that I remember the feeling of it. I mean, it doesn't matter the color or nothing, but, and she had like, you know, those funny bangs or whatever. She was like an artist girl, woman. And I remember just having that feeling like, you know, like of just like being ready to settle down and be married. And then I remember looking at her and having that feeling of like, damn, that's my wife right there. And then, but then at the end of the dream, I remember her giving me the eyes like I wasn't for her. Like she wasn't, like I wasn't the one. And then I remember waking up. But then I had this other dream, like this girlfriend of mine at a young age, when I was younger, that she was doing really well. She was very beautiful, and she was a wife to some other guy that I went to high school with, and he was actually like very in shape. And this is me looking from the outside, like part of the audience. They didn't, like, I was looking like a ghost in their life. And this person was like a super successful artist as well, and like their home was like a brewery for some reason, like, you know, like that artificial green grass, you know, where they fucking hang out. Like, you know, the breweries, you ever been to a brewery? They have like a little yard where like, it's kind of like, you know, I guess they play like cornhole or like, you know, like, and the outside patio area was like, you know, these benches where people can hang out. And like they had their own community of friends, and everybody liked to be around. And it was like this movement, this, you know, and I felt like that was my mind back when I was younger, doing graffiti, kind of in a sense, at a young age. I want to get back there now, but I have like this little distrust towards people.
But I think once I start reaching success at whatever I want to do, I'll be able to, you know, I think people do want to be around me now, but I'm not successful enough, you know, even in my own psyche, you know. Because I do, if I have my own place, I would like people to be around me, you know. And I don't necessarily like to be at other people's places, but I know when I get my own spot. But I hope that these individuals, these people that, like that female that I was once with, like I'm talking about when I was a teenager, that she's successful, like my dream was saying, you know. And I hope they get into that mental and physical balance of life, you know. And yeah, that was a crazy dream. Like I had seen I just felt like, oh, that's my wife right there. Like she looked at me like her eyes were like, you know, you go, like right now I went for a run and there was this beautiful older lady coming down the hill, like just like literally from the entrance from the hill that I was running up. And like, even at the end, like she kind of smiled, but I think she was smiling at this like heavy dude trying to get in shape that was in front of me, that was just starting the hill as well. But I ran past him, he was walking. And I didn't even see him walk all the way up. I think he was struggling a little bit, and I hope he continues to come back. But yeah, she like had a smile at first, but I think she was smiling at that guy because he probably seemed like a really gentle teddy bear kind of guy. But then I was like looking at her, and she just gave me like kind of like I don't know. She double looked at me, but then I guess she was her whatever scanner. She was whatever was in her head. She just at the end was like, eh. Anyway, that's my dude with the shades on. That's me right there. Okay, I may be a coach one day. I'm not right now. But look at this. He's balling right now. He's having a Heisman performance, especially since that quarterback from Ohio State lost. Get your ass in the end zone. You look like a lame. You look like a cornball just looking at the guy. Get in the end zone. Are you a girl? Get in the end zone, bro. That's exactly what I would tell my quarterback. What are you doing? This is not the championship game. First of all, you have the Pac-12 championship to play. This is not, and the game's not over. Get in the end zone. That's exactly what I would say. First of all, this is not the national championship game. Exactly. Come on, man. Come on. First of all, that's not the Super Bowl. The top of the top is the Super Bowl. At this profession you're playing, at what you're doing right here, football, the top is the Super Bowl. Out of all the superstars, Taylor Swift, man, she's so gorgeous. She's gorgeous, Taylor Swift. Taylor. She's such a doll. For the same, my brother. For the same. Yeah, have you guys seen this? There's something, I guess when Trump was president, as soon as he became president, he signed some executive order. Before, ICE was just taking people who were immigrants illegally here, but that committed crimes. When he signed that executive order, he took anybody that was here illegally. And there was something called collaterals. Let's say they had a warrant to go get somebody, and when they showed up, this person was living with a bunch of other workers. And when they went to go get that individual, if there was people there, they, you know, assumed might be illegal, and then they took the fingerprint and they realized they are illegal, they would take them too, and they're called collaterals. Check that out, man. It's crazy.